In this video I'm going to show you how to create categories of photo galleries, that is the individual galleries themselves, which in Phoca, the gallery component that we use, the categories are really the galleries. So to show you what I mean, I'll go into components and down to Phoca gallery, and then I'm going to go to categories. Now this is a brand new installation, so there are no categories. That means there's no photo galleries. So I'm going to add a new one. And let's say I've taken some photos from the athletics carnival. I want to be able to share those, so I'm going to type athletics carnival as the title. Now there is no parent gallery at this stage. We'll look at that a little bit later. Let's just have a look at some of the other options. Right, so the access we've got at the moment is public, but you could do something different. So you could say only registered users, that is logged in registered users, which are normally members of our community, can see these photos of this gallery. You could even have ones for only special users. That's people with adding, editing, authoring rights, that kind of thing. So so it could be potentially just for your staff to view. Alright, so there's a few options there. For now I'll leave this one as public. In terms of access rights, you can leave it as just what we've got there, so just all the public, but you could narrow it down much further by selecting from this list and saying, alright, only these couple of users can see this. Okay, but if you don't select anything there, then everyone will be able to see it who's in this group. For upload rights, if you want people to be able to upload photos to your galleries, that is perhaps your staff, you could select groups from in here. Okay, so you could select particular members. So if Andrew Member, for example, was somebody who I wanted to be able to upload photos to the gallery, then I would select Andrew here. And if I had multiple members there, I've only got one member, but if I had multiple members, I could hold down Control and click to get multiple ones selected, and then they'd all have upload rights through the front end of the site, so they wouldn't have to log into the back end to do it. And the same with delete, so you can select anyone who you think should be able to delete photos from galleries as well, or from this particular gallery. Also, you can set somebody as being the owner of the gallery or of the category. So for example, if Andrew Member is our sports teacher and he's in charge of the athletics carnival, we might give him all rights on that so that he can do all of the management of the photos in the gallery through the front end without having to log into the back end. Now, if he's going to do that, he'll need a category folder. So we would have to select a folder and say that this folder is for this category, so that he can, when he uploads photos in the front end of the site, they will go into that folder. And we do like this. Select the folder. We could select something that's already there if that works out, but there's nothing for this yet, so I'll just say athletics and create a folder. And now I've got the athletics folder. I'm going to click on this icon to insert the folder into here, and that's pretty much all I need. I can have a description for the category. It's probably fairly self-explanatory as it is though. So that's all we're going to do, and I'm going to save and close that. So as you can see, I've now got an athletics carnival category where I can put all of my athletics carnival photos, or I can upload the photos into a folder and then associate them with this category, and they'll display within the appropriate gallery for the athletics carnival. Now there's another thing that I can do once I start to have lots of galleries or lots of categories. I may need to nest them inside each other. So rather than have one for the athletics carnival, one for the cross country, one for the swimming, and then a debating one and all other cultural events, I may want to separate them and have some things displaying under sports and others under cultural, as an example. So to show you what I mean, I'm going to click on New and create a category for sports, and I'll save and close that one. And now I'm going to go into the athletics carnival category, and I'm going to set a parent category for it, and that parent is going to be sports, and I'll save and close that. As you can see, we've got an error here, but that's easily fixed. It's just saying that the parent category, which is sports, is not assigned to the current user, which is Andrew member, so he actually needs to be the owner of the sports category before the athletics carnival, which he is the owner of, can be put inside of the sports category. To fix it simply, we could just set the owner now to nobody, but then go out and set the sports one to have its owner as Andrew member, and then come back to this one and make him the owner again, and then he'll have all of those rights we were talking about before to manage the category. Alright, save and close now. And that's done now. You can see that the Sports Athletics Carnival is inside of the sports category. So now when it displays, we'll go through sports first, and then we would see Athletics Carnival, and then beside that we might have cross country, swimming carnival, and all of those sports things. Okay, so that's enough on creating categories. In the next video we'll have a look at uploading the images.